My wife is a crafter. She makes, very creative person, my wife Tracy, and she makes lots of things all the time. She watches a program on TV, comes on Sunday mornings, called Create and Craft, and I was watching it with her this morning. It's not sort of program that I'd normally watch, but you know when you get fascinated with a program, and I was in there watching them make stuff and sell stuff. It's predominantly a making and a selling platform, and they were doing the old FOMO really, really well on there. You know, FOMO. If you're in sales, if you're selling, you know what FOMO is: fear of missing out. And they was really doing it wrong, because they are there and they're going through how you're making this garment, and they've got all these different types of fabric which they're selling, and every now and again the presenter will just go to a segue and he'll just say, by the way, this particular piece of fabric, we've only got 20% left, and this one is actually, we're at 90% of sales, so you need to get on the internet and start purchasing now. They were FOMOing, fear of missing out, really well. But they then took it to another level, which I thought was fantastic, really brilliant. They're saying, actually, I have to tell you that this particular garment is now, it's sold out. But we call this a technical sellout, because what's happened is people have gone online, they selected to purchase this piece of fabric, and they've put it into their outbox, but they haven't actually paid for it yet. So it's a technical sellout, and we don't know whether they're actually going to follow through and end up buying it. And sometimes they don't follow through, and so sometimes some of this stuff that's sold out comes back in to the marketplace, because we've now got some more supplies that have come back to us. We want to try to avoid that, so this is what we're telling you to do. This piece of garment, this piece of fabric, it's a technical sellout. We haven't got any left, but here's the thing: do not go onto the internet to try and buy it, because if you do, say it's sold out. What you need to do is to phone us. Get on the phone us, because if you want to make that purchase here and now, we will look at people's baskets, and if they've got stuff sitting in there that they've not paid for. And he laughed when he said it. He said, we kind of do shoplifting. We go and take it out of their basket and we'll sell it to you, because people haven't actually bought it until they paid for it. So if you want it, get on it. Sold out now. Technical sellout. FOMO number 1. But actually, you could still purchase it if you get on the phone and phone us before they actually purchase it. FOMO number 2 is fantastic. Fear of walking out, of missing out. And the thing about it is I was thinking, FOMO, fear of missing out. We need to put that in our lives, don't we? And you hear these stories, see these films about people when they realise that they've been given just like a year to live or 30 days to live, and suddenly FOMO's in them. They got fear of missing out on life, and they go all out to experience life, because they don't want to miss nothing out before they leave the planet. Now I tell you, here's the thing: me and you, we all need to have FOMO in us, fear of missing out in our life, because if you don't do it, you ain't going to experience it. If you wait, you're going to get too old and lose all of your energy to go and do it. You're still going to miss out. If you don't know you're going to be here tomorrow. So if you don't do it today, there's no prospect that you might be, there's some chance you might not be here tomorrow. So FOMO, fear of missing out in life. We need to, you, me, we need to put FOMO in our lives, because here's the thing: if we had a fear of missing out in our lives and we had experienced everything that we could, we would say yes more than we say no. And if we did that, if we said yes more than we said no, we would achieve a whole lot more, we would experience a whole lot more, and we would live a much better, a greater life, a wealthier life, with a wealth of experiences under our belt before that time comes when we actually do leave the planet, and then we can go without FOMO in us. FOMO your life, fear of missing out. Just do it now. Don't wait. Do it. Say yes to the relationship. Say yes to the job. Say yes to asking for something. Just say yes, say yes, say yes. Do it. Just do it now. FOMO, baby, all the way.